Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and staying at your home. As you know, we have started chapter 2nd, the skeletal system, and we have completed few topics also. In the last session, we were doing kinds of joints and I have explained immovable joints and movable joints. Now, we have to understand what are the different parts or different types of movable joints. First, what are movable joints? The joints that allow movement of bones are called movable joints. The joints that can move, they are movable joints. Okay, now first part is hinge joints. Hinge, this joint allows movement only in one direction like the hinge of a door. You have seen at your homes that these type of hinge joint is there in the doors. So this allow movement in one direction, as when you are opening the door it can move in one direction only. If it is opening outside it cannot move inside. If it is opening inside it cannot move outside. So the movement is only in one direction. Examples: your knees, elbows and fingers. Your knees bending back, it cannot bend upside. Likewise, your elbows, fingers, toes, these are the examples of hinge joints. Now, second type is ball and socket joint. In this joint, the end of one of the bones is round like. See, this is the bone and end of this is round like, and fit it into a hollow socket of the other bone. This is the other bone having the hollow or hole within it, within which the ball of the other bone get fit into the hollow socket of the other bone. This joint allows maximum movement in all the direction. So maximum movement is present in ball and socket joints. Your hips and shoulders have ball and socket joints. You can see your hand is attached to the shoulder and your hand can move in all the direction, and you can move your hand circular also. Okay, so ball and socket joint allows the maximum movement. Now next movement is pivot or pivot joint. Next joint is pivot joint. This joint allows movement sideways and up down. This joint is present in your skull and the first two vertebrae. Pivot joint is present in the back side of your neck, which is joining the skull and the vertebral column. So you can move your head or your skull on both the sides and up and down. So this joint allow movement in up down direction and both the left and right side. Okay, and next joint is gliding joint. In this joint the bones can slide over each other. Your wrist and ankles have gliding joints. Gliding joint, see, here the gliding joint is present between the wrist and the finger bones, and same as in legs between the ankles and the foot. So these are the gliding joint, where with the one or two bones number of different bones are joined to each other, which can glide or slide over another. So these are the gliding joints. So two types of joints are there: movable joints and immovable joints. Movable joints are of four types: hinge joints, ball and socket joints, pivot joint and gliding joint. Now, how we can take care of bones and joints? Care of bones and joints. Bones need regular exercise to stay healthy and in good shape. Our bones need regular exercise to become healthy and to be in good shape. While sitting, standing and walking, a good posture must be maintained. If we are sitting, we should sit straight. If we are standing, we should not bend down, or we should not bend. We should stand erect. And when we are walking, we should walk straight. Okay, so this is the correct posture. Having food rich in calcium helps to make the bones hard and strong. Milk and dairy products are rich in calcium. So, to make our bones strong and hard, we have to take calcium enriched products or milk and dairy products to make our bones strong. Ask your PT teacher to teach you exercises to strengthen your bones. So, to make strong our bones, we have to do regular exercise and we have to take more and more calcium. Like this, we have completed the chapter, and in the next session, we will start the exercises. Okay? Thank you.